Hello dear Aries, this is Clarity1129 and welcome to your July and August monthly predictions. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Well, for those of you who are my old-time subscribers, and you know what the format is like, and we'll be following pretty much the same format. For any of the new subscribers, welcome in, and I actually keep guiding you through it during the reading, so you'll find out soon how we do things here. I think the only change is that I've got an additional advice card for you this time. Otherwise the format will remain the same. All right, so to begin with, yes, before we move further, let me make an announcement. I'm terrible at it, I usually forget. We've already finished 6 months, right? We are in the second half of the year. So I have done a reading, you know, for any of you out there who feel that you've lost your steam a bit, you know, that you begin the year with, and you're looking for some direction. I've done another video for the same. It's a pick a card reading, and I'll put the link. If I figure it out, I'll put it somewhere on the screen, but if I don't figure it out, it'll definitely be there in the description box below. So if you feel called to check it out, please do so. All right, so now let's get back to the reading. So to begin with, I'll take out one card each for the months of July and August to give the overarching energies of the month. All right, so for July, you get fixed moon, hold your vision. And for August, you get full moon in Gemini, the answers you need are coming. Okay, we will be using the Star Spinner Tarot for the month of July. And we'll be using the original Rider-Waite for August. All right. So we'll pull out 4 cards each for both the months. So we begin with your general outlook, followed by love, romance and relationships, career and spiritual growth. All right. So you get the 5 of Swords as the general outlook. Okay. The Page of Chalices, which is the Page of Cups for your love and romance and relationships. You get the 10 of Chalices for your career. And you get the 5 of Chalices, which is the 5 of Cups for your spiritual growth. All right. This is the original Rider-Waite. I'm absolutely in love with this deck. This is the first deck I learned tarot on. And there's so many beautiful decks out there, but I just feel at home with this deck. Wow, I saw the 10 of Cups again. All right, so for general outlook, you get the 4 of Pentacles. For love, romance and relationships, you get the Empress. For career and finance, you get the Moon. And last but not the least, for spiritual growth, you get the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, now we will be taking out, I'll shuffle it as 2 bundles and then I'll pull out. All right, I'm going to take out 2 cards each for the months of July and August. How do we do this? Right. And this will further amplify or clarify your overarching energy for the month. All right. All right, I think this is enough for this portion. Let's shuffle this as well. Wow, okay. Now that this is done, I'll pull out 2 cards for July. To begin with, you get Cane, pay attention to your health. And Fair Woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, grey or white hair. All right, and for August, you get the Sun, happiness and well-being. And Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. All right. The advice cards, the angel answers, as well as these other cards I'm going to take out after the basic reading is done. All right. So let's get started. So, my dear Aries, for July, your overarching energies hold your vision. So for, Aries is always it is the first sign. It is a cardinal sign. It's all about action. As you can see your card here, Aries, which says act. So you are all about action, all right? The very first zodiac. So you're full of ideas, and you're not just sitting and ruminating over those ideas. You get the ideas and you act. There is no inertia, all right? But it's possible that you have been going through a phase wherein you have acted, but you haven't seen the results that you expected, because you were sure about whatever you were moving ahead with, all right? And with this card here, with the 5 of Swords, it looks as though people around you have possibly been arguing with you a lot, or whatever this particular thing was which you thought would go smoothly, and you see success in it, you find that you're coming to a whole lot of roadblocks in the month of July. But you're being asked to hold your vision. If you are sure about it, and if you are following your intuition, just stick with your plan, all right? Whenever we start anything new, detractors will be there. There'll be a lot of people who, even people who we trust and who actually want our well-being, they may not see our vision the way we can see it, all right? And there will be a lot of naysayers as well. But the minute you cross that particular roadblock and you stick with it, because you are sure in your mind and your gut is telling you this is what you need to do, you will find that everyone aligns to you once you cross the first hurdle, all right? So you are being asked by Spirit to hold your vision, okay? Now, because of all this that's happening during the month of July, it's possible you're working yourself even more, and with a frenzied passion, just to prove these people wrong. But you are being asked to pay attention to your health. So don't overdo anything. Don't reach burnout. Otherwise, you would have lost the battle even before it's begun, all right? So take care of your health. And dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray or white hair. So this could be anybody that's coming your way. If you feel that there is some person who's coming to you with something to say about this particular thing that you have an idea about, take note of it, all right? You may or may not use this advice, but even if you don't use whatever they have to say directly, there will be some message in it for you. So if there is some person like this, pay attention, all right? For your love, romance, and relationships, there is this is such a beautiful card. This is such a beautiful card. Usually it shows a person with a cup and a fish jumping out of it to show you some sort of surprise, all right? Here I can see maybe this is her tail. She's a mermaid. And there's this little puppy out here. And there's this warm home, happiness with the chimney, you know, smoke coming out of the chimney. And what this card tells me is that there's going to be a lot of peace around your home, all right? So whoever these people are who are disagreeing with you, whatever is happening either at your work front or even amongst your friends or whoever it is, whether they agree with this particular thing or they see your version of things or not, your home environment is going to be very peaceful and you'll be able to get some alone time. Okay, and for those of you who are single, all right, there is a possibility when you're going out on a vacation or you know, somewhere in nature, maybe in the woods or something, you will come across this person. Maybe this person who comes to you may have a pet, or maybe you have a pet. This person again could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. All right, and maybe you meet this person near a body of water, near a forest. All right, so if such a thing happens, you can take that as a sign. For some of you who have been in a relationship which maybe you're in a no contact or a separation from, maybe you will get to hear from that person. This person will either, if they have you know, not been treated you fairly, they will come and apologize. Or if you are the one who has you know, been the catalyst for a breakup, and you'll realize your folly maybe, and you will have an opportunity to make amends. So that way, this is beautiful energy. So if there is some sort of a no contact or break in situation, that will be healed. For those of you who are already partnered or in marriages, committed relationships, whichever way, this is a beautiful time. You're going to have, you know, lovely, happy, innocent, just basic, simple happiness, which is really beautiful. So your love, romance, and relationships looks pretty good, all right? For your career, again, whatever this vision is, could be in any, this particular project, it may or may not have to do with your career, but whatever it is, your home life looks lovely, and your career is going to give you a whole lot of emotional satisfaction as well. So that is why, and I have a feeling for a whole lot of you, this whole year vision is about your career. It could be in relationships also, but I personally getting the strong indication that it's got to do with career, and there's something that means a whole lot to you, and it's going to be very fulfilling and very rewarding. People don't see it as that. Maybe they feel that if you did something more practical, that would be better, but you know better. So if you have this vision that people cannot fathom, or they cannot see it coming into being, you have the ability to get it done. So stick with it, all right? And it's going to bring you, and you'll see it in this month. You know, even though you might start the month or carry on quite a bit of the month with people who are going to try and, you know, discourage you from doing whatever you have in mind, if you stick with it, great things are going to happen, all right? For your spiritual growth, you get the Five of Chalices. Now, the Five of Chalices is the Five of Cups. It talks about sorrow, about things that are lost. All is not lost. In the traditional Rider-Waite, you will find a person who's brooding over 3 cups of spilt, you know, which are spilled. And there are 2 cups which are behind him, which are absolutely fine, but he doesn't look there. He's just busy looking at the cups which have, you know, spilled. So in this case, with these people swimming away, you feel that it's too late, or you should have done something which you couldn't do at that time. And so you're lost in thought. Birds, talk about thought, all right, and you're brooding over that, and there's a whole lot of emotions with this huge wave here. You are in turmoil about something. So I have a feeling that when you've decided to do what this is, whether it's a relationship or it's a career move, as I said, someone who has been really close to you, someone who, you know, who's always had your back, maybe that person has actually said something harsh to you, or has walked away saying that they're not with you and they don't think it's a viable option, or they've behaved in a way which you never expected, all right, and maybe this is what is getting you to feel really upset, maybe withdraw for a while, and but this is what is actually going to get you thinking. Why did this person who knows you so well react in this particular way? And this gets you thinking, and you start digging deeper and deeper, and then you go into, why is it that if such a person has said such a thing to me, why is it upsetting me so much? What are they triggering within me? And then while you're working on those, this is how you go on to your spiritual path. See, as it is, if you're coming to a tarot reading, you are spiritually inclined, right? So you are going to get your answers from here, all right? So this is as far as your July was concerned. Coming to August, the answers you need are coming. So if this is what it is all about, you will come to know why this person did whatever they did. You're in this energy which sparked your spiritual progress, and either you get your answers in your dreams or something that you read, or some sort of epiphany, or this person comes back. But either ways, in August, whatever's been bothering you in July, the answers you're going to get in August, all right? And with that, there will be a lot of happiness and well-being, all right? And an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. So maybe there is someone in this whole scenario who comes across like this, and the best thing is to just let them be. You do you. You don't have time to waste on people who don't get your vibe, right? So the general outlook is that of the Four of Pentacles. You are just keeping your cards close to your chest. I mean, you have actually said what you wanted to people around you. They haven't taken it right. So now you are just keeping your ideas to yourself and working diligently. For your love and romance, you get the beautiful Empress card, all right? So for some of you, maybe singles out there, if there is a Taurus coming into your life, this person could be your divine counterpart. This person is going to be extremely attractive, very abundant, and you will have this very strong connection. You will know automatically who this person is, or that this person is going to be there for a very long time. If it is a divine counterpart, it's not going to be an easy sort of connection, but it's going to be a very strong connection, all right? For others of you, you might be in your Empress energy, and so people are going to be drawn to you. So you will be a magnet of sorts, all right? And it doesn't matter what gender you are. Empress, when I say Empress energy, it means that you are going to be someone who is magnetic, who's attractive, who's abundant, and people see you that way, and they're naturally drawn to your light, all right? So, as I said, for singles, again, you could meet this person outdoors perhaps, but you will know, because the attraction is going to be really, really strong. For those who are already in committed relationships or partnerships, your relationship will go on to the next level, all right? For those of you who are already married and looking to have a child, this is the right time. And so if you are not looking to have a child, be careful, because the Empress energy is all about fertile energy. So you'll be highly fertile at this time. So it's chances, if you're looking to have a baby, this is a wonderful time, because the chances are that you will get pregnant, you or your partner, I mean, as a couple. But if you're not looking for it, do take precaution, because this is a very fertile time in your life, all right? So this is beautiful. Both in July and August, your love, romance, and relationship looks pretty good. Now, For career in August, you get the Moon card. Now, since the Moon card is sandwiched between the Empress and the Six of Pentacles, both of which are positive cards, this talks about intuition. All right, you as it is when you've been told to hold your vision and you've got this idea, it is you following your gut, and this is going to get even stronger in the month of August. All right, and you're keeping your cards close to your chest with this Four of Pentacles here. You're not talking to anybody, but you're being guided. All right, there's this inner guidance that's taking you forward, and so you will carry on with this 10 of Cups energy. All right, for your spiritual growth, you get the Six of Pentacles. You are going to be extremely fair-minded in the month of August. This sorrow has got you, whatever the sorrow was because of, you get the answers for the same. And this has brought you to a state of realization that, everyone has got their own journey. Everyone reacts for certain things, and it's not always about you. It's about them and things that have shaped them, that make them react the way they are because of things that have happened to them. And you may just be a trigger. And if they react in whichever way they do to you, which has upset you, is actually not about you. It's not that they don't see it that way, but you now have reached that stage wherein you understand that. And so you are, you look at people from their point of view. You're able to accept them for who they are better. All right. And so there's going to be a lot of equal give and take, and you see people for what they are. So there's no judgment. So you are not quick to react if someone doesn't come clean to you. You understand their point of view as well. All right. So there's going to be a lot of peace, a lot of peace in all your interactions, because it's going to be very fair. All right. And this is because of you growing and seeing the larger picture. So this is where beautiful reading for July and August. There's some set back in July, but otherwise this is a beautiful reading. And now we shall give you some advice first from the spirit animals. I'll take out one card each for July and August. All right. And in fact, these advices are so universal that maybe if you get one particular advice for July, it's very apt for July, but you can always use it forever as well. So for July, you get grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith. I love it when this happens. You are on the threshold of something, all right? And these people are telling you that it's not going to work, but you are being asked to hold your vision and take that leap of faith. You are going to get your 10 of Cups. All right, so this is your advice for July. 30 may be significant to you, or the number 3. And wow, for August, you get the brown bear spirit, take time out. All right, so here you pay attention to your health in July, but knowing you, it's possible that despite you paying attention you'll still be very focused on what you have to do with this taking a leap of faith, and you will see the benefits in July, maybe by end of July or so, middle or end of July. All right, and you'll keep working at it. So you've been told at least once this thing takes off, whatever it is, take some time out, all right, to breathe. Come into your Empress energy. Allow things to come to you. Don't keep running after things, otherwise you'll reach burnout. So that's why you're being asked to take time out. It's such a beautiful card. All right, again, number 9 could be significant to you. This is as far as the spirit animals go. Now I'm going to take out one card each from the Soul's Journey Oracle. This is my latest edition. Let's see what you get for July. You get self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. You definitely do, my dear Aries. So keep that in mind. Even if people don't see what you're seeing, you believe in yourself and you take that leap of faith. You hold your vision and you will get what you want, all right? And for August, you get regret. I know I cannot change the past. So this, I believe, with whatever happens here with the Five of Swords, which has led you to this Five of Cups moment, someone who's dear to you, who hasn't seen your way, maybe you've parted ways, and this has brought you a lot of sorrow, and this sorrow has actually made you move forward spiritually, get those answers, and thereafter that brings you acceptance. And you know you can't change what's happened, but you've got your answers and you made that realization, and this actually propels you forward and breaks the roadblocks that you have, all right? Knowing that these things happen for a reason and they happen for your growth. So just take it as that, all right? Your as it is coming into a lot of balance. Now for the fun part, I'm going to first take out 2 cards from here. These are the months of the year. So if you're waiting for something to happen, or you know, when is this particular thing going to, you know, you might start this project now, but when is it going to reach its full potential, or whatever it is, whatever question you have in mind, which is time specific. I'm going to take out 2 months. So you can either take it from this month to this month, or this month back to that month. That's when it's going to happen, all right? So you get August, wow, and you get September, oh, wonderful. So anytime between August this year to September this year, you are going to get what you're looking for, all right? And where is it that you're going to see maximum changes for the month of July? You get career. Well, that's where your focus was. I told you I was getting the fact that this particular thing was about your career. So for most of you, it's going to be career. And for August, you get success. Wow. Isn't that wonderful? This is brilliant. Brilliant, my dear Aries. So your July and August. And definitely August is, again, the month for Leos, right? And Leo is a fire sign. So Aries and Sagittarius naturally do very well in the month of August. So that's whatever little few setbacks are there in July, you're going to get over it, all right? And now as I'm talking to you, the angels are getting ready to give you an answer. So if there's a pressing question on your mind for which you want an answer, bring that question to your focus. The angels are getting ready, and now they are ready. And here is your answer. Improving health. Wow. My dear Aries, you've got this cane here. Pay attention to your health. All right. You get this. Take time out. And now you get it the 3rd time. Improving health. So for those Aries out there who have been neglecting their health over their career or whatever else they're running after, please stop, take a break, hydrate yourself, sleep well, do whatever it takes. If you need to do a health checkup, go for it, do it, don't procrastinate, but do it, because now this is 3 times. This, you won't get such synchronicity. 3 times you're being asked to take care of your health. Do whatever it takes, whatever you have to run, whether it's your career, whether it's relationships, 10,000 things that Aries wants to be everywhere all the time, wants to keep acting. So take this also as a challenge, that this first thing that you're going to do is to take care of your health, all right? And everything else will follow. Okay, so with that, we come to the end of your July and August predictions, my dear Aries, and I will meet you end August with your September and October predictions. If this resonated and things do work out this way, feel free to come back to check the reading again, and to please let me know in the comments how things are working out for you. And please, before I say bye-bye to you, do take care of your health, all right? So till next time, be good, stay safe. Bye-bye.